Hi friends, Namaste. The title of this video is The Magic of Making Big Money in the Share and the Stock Market. I feel I am highly qualified to speak about the stock market. I have two qualifications. The first qualification is I have lost a lot of money in the stock market. The second qualification is I run one of India's most original programs titled Money Workshop, which is on money and wealth creation. And I've been running this since the last 16 years. My name is Suresh Padmanabhan, and when I started the Money Workshop, the original, authentic and pure workshop, 16 years back, there was no workshop of money anywhere in India. One or two in the world, in the Western world. But I believe India has something very holistic and pure to offer because we understood money thousands of years back. If you are a person who are already into the stock market, or if you intend to invest in the stock market, or if you're a stock market professional, you must listen to this video with your heart, mind and soul. You must listen like your whole life is at stake. And I promise you, by the end of the video, you will have such an innate understanding of yourself, of money and the share market, that you will go on a profitable and successful way. There are three kinds of people. The first is the watcher. These are people who watch the index go up, index come down. It just does not matter whether the BSE index is 20,000 or 22,000 or 26,000 or 27,000. Just keep watching it go up and down. You're not participating at all. And there are plenty of them. In fact, in India, more than 97% of people never invest into the markets, especially the stock market. Then there are people who are the losers, who ventured into the share market and lost a lot of money. They feel pain, and like a cat who's given a hot milk and the tongue gets burnt of the cat, whenever the milk is given, wants to run away even if it is cold. It has taken a scar in their life. They are people who run away from the market, who are paranoid, who are fearful, because the fear of losing money has deeply set in. The third category are the winners. Very, 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 very far and few. And I'm very fortunate to have wonderful friends into that category who are brilliant in investing, and specifically value investing and growth investing. Amazing. I lost my whole family's fortune in the stock market many years back. In fact, more than 16 years back. The reason for it was two. One, I ventured into the stock market recklessly, without knowing about the dynamics of the market, ill-informed. That is when you lose money. So any of you who have lost money would have lost only that way. We can put in other labels like greed catches up and fear comes in. But the basic factor is we don't have the innate understanding of the market, which is very dynamic, which every minute is changing. It is the most powerful instrument of investing in the world. It is a place where the most talented people come into this industry, specifically on the mutual funds and investment banking. Brilliant people. The second reason I failed was I was fed a lot of inputs in the form of beliefs right from my childhood, because I come from a South Indian family. Being a South Indian is tremendously negative. That's what I realized. specifically when it comes to the stock market. My dad used to always tell me that if you were to invest into the stock market, you should be a Gujarati or a Marwadi. If you're a South Indian, you'll make losses. Keep your money into fixed deposit or keep your money into savings account. That's it. My father did that all through his lifetime. I feel pain when I look at my father's life. I really admire the Gujaratis and Marwadis who are uncanny, who are savvy, who are brilliant when it comes to investing, because investment is the greatest way to generate wealth for lifetime, for generations. It's magical. One should learn about investment. Let me tell you, my friends, India is the best place to invest, specifically in the shares and the stock market for the next 5 years. And I'm here speaking of 2014. I'm speaking in 2014. So next 5 years, 10 years, India is going to have an amazing story. When an economy grows, the share market also grows. It's as simple as that. Because you're a participant into the business enterprise. Share market is an incidental process. My friends, why do people lose money into the stock market? They lose because they're just reckless. And I feel pain because hard-earned money goes into it and it's lost. I told you, I lost all my family's wealth into it, and it was a painful journey. And when you don't have money, my friends, when you have had huge losses, nobody loves you. You're at the bottommost of your life. You develop tremendous fear, not only on money, on yourself, on the actions and decisions that you take. But I relearned about the wonders of the stock market. I relearned about the stock market. Whatever was necessary, meeting professionals, talking to them, reading books, watching videos, I relearned about the true, honest dynamics of the stock market, the best investment principles, and I have made beautiful money into the stock market. In fact, whatever I lost in the stock market, I recovered much, much more than that. Again, reinvesting. But reinvesting with wisdom. Reinvesting with information which is precise. And that's what I implore you to get into. Have an innate understanding of the stock market. It's the most magical place. In fact, in all the asset classes, like you could invest in gold, you could invest in silver, you could invest in real estate, you could invest in land, and you could also invest into the stock market. Stock market is the best place to be in. It's magical. In fact, I can speak hours and hours only on this factor, and one of the missions that I've taken is to empower people to understand truly the powers of the stock market and invest. Specifically, if you are a middle class family, you should. If you are working and if you are middle class, how will money grow in your life? Unless you understand the magic of wealth creation. That's all the magic that is there. If you are a value investor and a growth investor, first of all, you should be proud that you have somewhere learned about investing. And if you are successful, all the more better. Like I said, the third category is winners. The winners are those people who invest in the stock market and who make money. You should be from the third category. Or you should work towards being in the third category. And the magic, my friends, is that India is the best time. The whole world is coming to India to invest. And we sitting in India, if we are not investing, I think I'm losing the biggest opportunity of lifetime. Day in and day out, my dad worked. From morning 8 o'clock to 6:30 for years, 35 years he worked, and he earned peanuts for that truly genuine contribution that he gave to work. He was sincere, he was dedicated, he was all that a wonderful person had. But he made very less money because simply he was dependent on his salary, and whatever salary he had, he put it into savings or fixed deposits which do not earn proper interest. And sadly, he never learned about the stock market. When I look back into my life, I could generate a lot of amazing wealth. I could move into a beautiful place. I could have the best of amazing material things into my life simply because the magic of the stock market is so beautiful. The magic of investment is so beautiful. All that it takes is to learn about it. If you are already into it, then you need to understand. You need to go to experts. You need to read books. I feel you should be into the ecology. You should feel highly motivated that you are doing the right thing. And the world, like I said, is just few percentage who know about the stock markets. The millions don't know about the stock market. They feed you all the kind of wrong information. Like from the intelligent people tell me that stock market is gambling. What rubbish is it? My friends, Do not listen to the world because they are already not at all informed about the markets. They are feeding you the wrong beliefs. Then what has to be done? The innate understanding has to be there. I will pour my full energy. I will pour my full attention to understanding the stock market because it's the vital part of my life. If you can understand that, if you can take it like a mission, every day if you can spend 2-3 hours reading and meeting the best people and understanding about the market, I promise you, you can make the biggest money sitting where you are, in the comforts of your home, in the AC environment, and magic can come over to you because it's all about decision making. If you make one decision of buying and you make one decision of selling, that's all. 2 decisions are required in life to generate such a huge wealth. Whereas in a normal walk of life, day in and day out, you have to make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of decisions, and yet you get paid very little for it. I just want you to get interested in the markets. That is my only message, because I feel if you get interested, then the magic is already beginning. Simply because you are interested and simply because you see a huge potential, and especially if you are in India, this is a magical place. Like I told you, 2014 plus 10 years, so much wealth creation will happen here. You do not, my request is please do not miss this opportunity. Board the ship which is going to go on a wonderful journey. And the journey begins here, the journey begins now. The only qualification is get this wrong beliefs out of your head and get the learning into place. And wherever learning is available, wherever world learning is available, go there, meet and talk, and the magic happens. I wish you wonderful luck into the world of investment, and I want to see you at the top.